Hello, my beautiful ones. This is Dr. V. If you are new to this channel, a big warm welcome to you. Here we do tarot readings for all of you amazing souls who are looking to unite or reunite, because many of you have been in some sort of a separation from the person that you really deeply love. Now, we do use terms like divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flames, soulmates, immortal beloved, sacred union. Please know that these are all just terms, and it's important for you to use them as they work for you and leave the rest. Now, with divine masculine and divine feminine, these are energies. So it's not necessary that the masculine has to be a man, not necessarily that the feminine is a woman, but I do use it as a he and she in my readings, just so that we are clear and there's no confusion. So again, use this as it works for you. If you have been guided to this reading, then there is a reason why you're here. There are messages here that you need to learn that are all about this connection that you are feeling. So I have created decks that are called Twin Flame Oracles, but really don't let any of the labels get you down, right? This is all about our emotions, how we feel, and what we're looking to accomplish with this beautiful life that we've given and this person that we feel this deep connection with. So what I've done is pre-shuffled all of my decks, and we are ready to go. So today's reading, we're going to take the perspective of you who is watching this video and your beloved. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine the beautiful face of your beloved, the person that you love, and we're going to do it from that perspective. We're going to check in on their energies and the energy of your connection together. So Spirit, can you please tell us, what is your beloved's current energy? So the person that you love, what is their current energy? Where are they on their life's journey? What is the energy of the person? Oh, both of these came out, so I'm going to take them both. Of the person that you love. Your beloved, where are they in their life's journey right now? Okay, so we are definitely getting some energies of struggle, but perseverance through that struggle, which is positive. And if you're new here, I just want to tell you, because our amazing community already knows this. This is positive central, as in this is the most positive place you could be in terms of always looking for making the lemonade out of lemons. I always do that as a reader. I'm looking for, even though we all have our ups and downs and our challenges, right? I still always look for, where are the positive messages? Even through struggle, there is always a shining light. And so your beloved is definitely going through a little bit of these heavier energies right now. This Eight of Swords is an energy of kind of sabotaging ourselves. Like sometimes we are our own worst enemy, right? We can really kind of put ourselves into a corner because we're dealing with more of what our interior blocks are versus how maybe the outside world may be putting pressure on us. So because we're getting your beloved coming through in a bit of this swords energy, it tells me that your twin flame soulmate is definitely in their heads right now. Okay, there are certain things that have been bothering them. There's certain kind of, losses that they're dealing with here. This Five of Swords is about, wanting to fight it out, like, wanting to kind of be in that fighting mode of, okay, how can I win this? Because this Six of Wands is the desire to take actions that are going to bring you some sort of a victory. Okay, so your beloved feels that they have been experiencing some kind of losses, right? It's interesting how the loss card came up with this, because it definitely is in alignment with all of these energies. Like when you feel that you have experienced loss, and I feel like it has to do with a combination of things, certain things that have to do with their personal issues, as well as their connection with you, as well as even certain things that are coming up from their past, right? There's also an issue of identity, almost like feeling like a little bit lost in terms of who they really are. Sometimes we get to a point in life where we are at a crossroads, where we feel like we've lost or kind of shaken off some of the old aspects of ourselves because we realize that they weren't working for us, right? And yet it is a good thing to be able to move forward from that, but we also have to deal with those losses that do feel deep to us, right? Where we feel like there's a bit of a grieving period where we've kind of lost some of the things that we may have been holding on to or may have been counting on to come through for us in life. So I feel like your beloved is dealing a little bit with that sadness. And what's happening is that there's a bit of frustration because of those losses, and they're also blaming themselves. This Eight of Swords tells me that this is kind of a self-imposed loss. Like they're kicking themselves, they're blaming themselves for things not going right. And especially I think when it comes to their heart, the decisions they've made, maybe some of the behaviors that have come through because of this self-sabotaging energy. I also feel that one of the regrets they have that comes with this loss is that they were too much in their ego, certain battles that they were fighting, certain like this kind of victory that they wanted, right? They wanted to come out on top in something, and they were willing to kind of put their ego on the line for that. They were willing to put their pride first. And there's also this energy of kind of like wanting to win at any cost, because there was something they were seeking that was really important to them, right? And so there was a lot at stake here. There's a lot at stake, and they felt that they had to win this, even if it meant sacrificing some of their, self-respect, maybe, doing things in a way that they weren't used to doing before. And so that's why if you have been feeling that there's some sort of hesitation coming from your beloved, this is where it's coming from, right? There is some sort of a fallout that they're dealing with right now. It's almost like they don't trust themselves. There's something about them needing to forgive themselves and trying to get back into a better place emotionally and mentally, because you're having this emerging into grace. See, I open my soul to grace and time for a nap. And so if you feel that, I think many of you are going through this as well, because I've been getting messages and comments from you that somehow your beloved has not ghosted you specifically. It hasn't been directed like it's personal to you, but they've withdrawn in some sort of way. They've gone for this kind of a nap where they may not be communicating with you in the way that you're used to, right? Like it may be that before there was a lot of messages, talks, meetings, spending time together, and that kind of just stopped. where it's like they just withdrew, and they may even be giving you excuses for that. They may be saying, oh, I'm really busy with work. Oh, I have a lot of things going on. I'm sorry that I haven't been communicating in the same way. But there's definitely a hesitation and a pulling back energy. But I want you to know that it's not necessarily about you. There's something else going on with them. There's something that is very much bringing down their sense of self-esteem, their sense of self-worth, because this Five of Swords is also associated very much with your self-esteem and your self-worth. So this is really important. And let me remind you, this is a general reading, right? So maybe not all of this may resonate with your particular situation, but if you'd like to have specific guidance for your situation, which is unique and special, right? Your journey, then that's what a personal reading between the two of us would be for. And the link to that is in the box below. So definitely, okay, they are coming out of this. They are trying to kind of take that time to really forgive themselves and come back into some sort of a positive mode, a mode where they're no longer holding themselves back in more kind of negative and toxic ways, because there's definitely a toxic energy coming from this Eight of Swords and this Five of Swords. Okay. So at least we have a transition, right? At least we have them trying to transition out of this. So then let me pause here and give you your affirmation of the day. So make sure you write this in the comment box below. Today is all about really appreciating what we do have in our lives, because I know, and we all go through this is the journey of life. Lots of ups and downs. Sometimes it feels like a roller coaster. Sometimes we feel negative. That's just natural. And so as you see that your beloved is going through these kinds of energies right now, and oftentimes we do mirror each other. So there are chances that you may be going through the same kinds of energies. So today's affirmation is, my life is full of blessings. My life is full of blessings, because I wanted you to take some time today and really list out all of the blessings that are in your life, all of the ways in which your life is truly wonderful and beautiful, right? Sometimes we tend to forget that. So even if you can write those down, that's even more powerful than just thinking about them. All right, so make sure you put that in the comment box below. My life is full of blessings. Okay, so let's ask our next question for Spirit. Can you tell us, Spirit, how does your beloved, your twin flame, your soulmate, your everything, how do they think and feel about you at the moment? How does your beloved think and feel, about you at this time? Powerful. Whoa. How do they think and feel about you at this time? Wow. How does your beloved think and feel about you at this time? Interesting. Okay, so look at this, guys. Don't you think this is in alignment with what their energies were coming through as before? Look at this. King of Pentacles. Okay, so there is something in your beloved that is truly trying to clean up that energy, that initial energy that they came up in, that swords energy, right? That energy of holding themselves back, of feeling a loss, right? Dealing with certain aspects in their lives that have been truly disappointing to them and have made them feel really down about themselves, right? Almost like almost like this powerless energy, like they've been feeling like they don't have the power to make certain changes that they would really like to make. And I think that's where this is coming from. So look at this. There's a tremendous desire in your twin flame soulmate beloved to really master their material world so that they can be your equal. See, embodying that King of Coins or King of Pentacles is about truly mastering those things around you that you have been struggling with, that are very tangible in your world, right? That are really about those aspects of your life that are real. Your family, your relationship, your home, your finances, all of the ways in which we seek our life to be more abundant, more prosperous, more loving, right? And so because they have been struggling with that swords energy, especially that Eight of Swords, right? Which is just so toxic in terms of how it makes you feel so limited. But it's kind of like your own mind playing tricks on you, because the limitations are not the world limiting you, it's you yourself limiting you. But what I love about this is that when it comes to your beloved's thoughts and feelings about you, you are their true inspiration. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? You're my secret inspiration. You are their inspiration to clean up this toxic energy and to gain mastery, right? To become the master or mistress of their universe, their world, so that they can be the partner that you so deserve. Why is that? Because look, they've had a tower moment. Look at this. See, I'm really feeling strongly for many of you who are in a separation. And this goes back to what we were saying before about how many of you have been experiencing some sort of abrupt change, right? Like 1 minute your beloved was in communication, and then the next it just kind of tapered off, and you don't, like, you've been kind of reeling, you've been kind of wondering what the heck happened, why did they stop communicating, what went wrong. And so this is it. See, this separation was caused by a tower moment. And what's so interesting is that it was a self-fulfilling prophecy, because the changes that your beloved went through, the kind of those losses, I think this tower really does represent the losses that they felt that they were going through, that really resulted in that loss, kind of like that identity loss, that loss of self-esteem, that self-sabotaging, more toxic kind of environment. That is where that separation came from between the two of you. But the problem is that it's come full circle, because that separation sent them into even a deeper loss, right? And a deeper change. And so this is something that they are really regretting, because look at this. Look at this message. I miss looking into your eyes and into your soul. See? So your beloved, this change that has happened, this separation, or even this, this tapering off of this energy between the two of you has really affected them, And it's interesting because I'm feeling that this is particularly strong for the divine masculines, okay? That's why this has come up, I believe. And I feel that it has also come up because of this King of Pentacles. So I really do feel that it is more predominantly this masculine energy that is feeling this devastation, right? So if you are feminine watching this for your masculine, know that your masculine is really reeling from the loss of your presence, the loss of your love. But you know, the problem is that it is a self-imposed one, because see, he knows, you know, he knows that you are his soulmate, his twin flame, his immortal beloved. See, the knowledge, the deep knowledge is certainly there, right? And so it's like he really needs to understand. He really needs to understand that this missing you is real, right? And that now it's like he is coming to a point where it is time to take action. And see, I love this combination. Isn't this just beautiful? Two of Wands, launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. I love this for the two of you, because I feel that, again, just like in that initial energy, your beloved is ready to come out of those darker spaces, ready to come out of that self-sabotage and to make the decision to take action. See, Two of Wands, so lovely. This is about movement, purpose, excitement, passion, right? So now the passion that your beloved has for you is taking spark again after this kind of, you know, phase of inactivity, phase of low energy and lack of movement. The momentum is coming back. And I feel that that is just so lovely, so beautiful. It is a launch. I love how this Two of Wands goes so beautifully with this idea of launching or relaunching your journey, right? Because look, they are ready to clean it all up. They're ready to clean up this mess that they've made. And it's so lovely because this Tower, this sudden shift, this, you know, experience of this loss has really opened their eyes that this connection may not be around forever. Right? We have definitely been having that energy in the collective consciousness for sure, of divine masculines and feminines who are now ready to move on because they have said enough is enough, right? That I am not going to deal with this wishy-washy behavior anymore. And so for those of your beloveds who are really feeling that, they're really feeling strongly that, oh my golly, this could be forever if I don't start making a move. So I love that. That is fantastic. Love it. So let's get some messages here about the energy of your connection. So then tell us, Spirit, if this is the case, what is the connective energy between you and your beloved? What is the energy of this? Oh my God. Yes. Yes. I'm so happy to see this. What were we just saying? Movement. Powerful movement forward. Yes. Oh, I am just loving this. What is the, oh my God. Three of Wands. Look at you guys. You've gone from the 2 to the 3. Love it. What is the connective energy between you and your beloved at this time? Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. I am just loving it. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, awesome. Oh my gosh, look at this. All right, so look at this. I hope you're seeing the transition here because it is so lovely to see this beautiful kind of, you know, this beautiful transformation. It reminds me of a butterfly. It really reminds me of a butterfly coming out of its cocoon, right? Like moving forth into that new and fresh energy, coming out of this, thinker mode. I really feel that both of you may have been mirroring each other in the sense that you've kind of been in that thinking over, okay, what is my next move going to be? How am I, pondering, thinking, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I message him or her? Should I not? Should I leave him alone? Should I leave her alone, right? There's been a lot of this back and forth kind of energy, a lot of thinking energy, which very much is in alignment with that swords energy that had been coming through very strongly. And so now it's like, this has kind of been there, but now we are actually coming out of it, because look at this beautiful Chariot. I love this card because to me, the Chariot is such a significant, major arcana, huge spiritual lesson here that indicates a beautiful change that is coming, right? The blossoming, when that butterfly comes out of its cocoon, it is changed, it is transformed. And I love this because I feel that the best thing you can do to counter, to fix the energies of that 8 of Swords and that 5 of Swords, right? The best thing you can possibly do is to initiate the Chariot. I just love it because the Chariot is what will get your beloved and you out of these energies if you are both in it, right? If you've both been mirroring each other for this, because there is, when you are holding yourself back and sabotaging yourself and keeping yourself in one place, kind of stagnant, right? Feeling sorry for yourself. Let's be honest, there's a little bit of that self-pity going on for sure, but that's okay. We're all human. No worries, as long as we get out of it, which is what we're doing with this Chariot, which means that now both of you, and especially your beloved, you are ready to take charge again, and this time to do it the right way. You are not going to let these forces, right? These forces in your life, the things that brought you that loss and that grief, especially for your beloved in that initial energy, the loss and the grief that they were feeling. Now it's time to bring all of these forces, these situations, these issues back under control, to be the master, the charioteer of your own destiny, to count your blessings, like our affirmation, right? To count your blessings. Get back into appreciation mode, get out of your ego and get back into your own spiritual power so that you can create the momentum you need for this loving change. And I also feel the other thing that I love about this is look at this. Whereas the 5 of Swords is an uncompromising energy. It is really the energy of my way or the highway, right? I get what I want. I come first. I love how that is now transitioned into being open to mutual understanding, mutual compromise between the two of you. This is so lovely. How wonderful is this? Why? Because you and your beloved are practicing temperance. Another beautiful spiritual lesson, major arcana. You've come back into balance. You have come back into balance by a mutual understanding. You have shifted, both of you are shifting your perceptions, okay? The perceptions that were holding you back, that were keeping you in this stuck energy, right? Of this Swords, right? This is all a perception. It was keeping you here. But now look at this mutual understanding, this balancing out of your energies, this temperance is bringing you back together in this equilibrium, in this very reciprocal, nurturing, symbiotic relationship that's going to exceed your expectations in big ways. Look at this. I soar into excellence. Look at this 3 of Wands. This is about knowing that your ship is finally coming in. It's about knowing that all that you wanted from this connection is finally coming through, is finally exceeding all of your greatest hopes and dreams, everything that you ever wanted. Now it's come into sight for both of you, just like this ship has come into sight for this person. Beautiful wands energy, the energy of action and power and being the creator of your own destiny. Oh my, what could be better than that? I am so excited for you guys. Oh, love it. So let's get advice from Spirit as we are moving forward. What can we do to keep our vibration high? What can we do to just keep us moving forward in this beautiful energy? Oh, look at this. Trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. So look at this. See, I love this. This is Spirit's parting message to you that they are there with you, your guides, your everything that you, whatever you believe in, Spirit, your source energy, your angels, your guides, they are with you. They're looking over your shoulder. They are guiding you to the decisions that are right. And so as you see this coming through, right, as you see the momentum changing, as you see the mutual understanding, whatever ideas come to you from your deep soul, from your deep spirit, know that that is intuitive guidance from them and that it is safe to move forward in those ideas that you have when it comes to your beloved. Whatever you feel like doing, whatever the two of you decide together, however which way that you want to proceed, know that it is blessed as you move forward, and always check in with them, your internal guidance, to know that you're moving forward in the right way. Oh, I just love it. So if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you know that the link to that is in the box below. I hope this reading has brought you some comfort and some clarity. And you also know that these 3 decks that I've created, especially for all of you who are on this journey to love, are available through the link in the box below as well. So you know how much I love you, you know how much I believe in you, and I will see you all on the next video.